Okay guys, this is countdown day 8 to my Vegas trip, and I'm just like, thank God it's Friday. Today, as you see, we have like our geese over there. We're in Yorba Park, so you have like the lake, and this is like a far quieter place from like what I did yesterday. Like usually on Friday after work, I leave my job where I work as an engineer and I go to my second office where I have my own personal business. And it's like, and then either I go to my office or I go to the gym. So yesterday I left for the gym. Always on a Friday in the area that I'm in, it's like people are like, they go out there and test out their stunt driving skills. So we have lanes that there's like this one roadway I take because it's just the quickest way to get to my office or to the gym. They're both in the same location. Because to one side of me there's like that freeway, and the freeway gets backed up, so the people go to they take the side streets. So there's this one side street I take, and the lanes go from 3 lanes down to 1 lane. So as it gets to like first you're at the 3-lane portion, and then people know once it comes down to the 1 lane, it's like all the cars have to get over because there's no little side street for the cars to be able to go straight. So they have to either get over, or they're gonna run into the curb. So like all the cars will be racing. So like the cars are going maybe 10 or 15 miles an hour over the speed limit. And to make things worse, we have like the bunch of Amazon warehouses on this side street. So now not only do you have people on that road just coming from some destination to try to get to this 1 lane that takes them through the stoplight, I also have to worry about semi trucks coming from Amazon turning right, because now in the 2019, like, there's no such thing as yield when you come to the right hand turns. They just like kind of slow down a little and keep going. Because like yesterday, like for example, yesterday I was went to 7-Eleven on my way home, and this guy turned left in front of me, I had the protected lane to turn left, so he was turning right, and I barely dodged him. And to make things even worse, he flew past me, like kind of gave me the attitude, he's squealing on his wheels, and like, well, I thought I had to protect it left, but that must have been when I was younger. See, that was like in 2015, 2016. Now in 2019, a right turn is just a lane where you just go, you just keep going. So then once I get to the gym, or to my, once I get to my, mostly yesterday I just went to the office. So once I get to the gym, I go in. And the reason I'm going to the gym is because my weight was around 228 pounds one time. So the doctor told me I should lose some weight, and that's when I went. If you guys have listened to my other CDs, I went and like studied Taekwondo, and I almost got my 2nd degree black belt, but the studio closed before then. So mostly I go to the gym now that I'm 51 just to try to keep up my gut. So one day, like a trip coming up soon where I can go to Vegas and have a few drinks like when I was young. Also, I gotta try to keep up with these young guys. They're like all muscle bound, and I got these little guns. I'm trying to keep up. The old man's trying to keep up. And of course you have like the young girls. You're like, my delusional date, I think she's flirting with me. I think she's flirting with me. But as you know, this year I'm going for the one girlfriend. That's it. I'm gonna get the one girlfriend. I'm gonna get married. That's it. I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off, but that's my goal. Because I give you some background. Like I had one girlfriend I went out with for 6 years. This is when I used to live in Davis, so we lived together. And then we came back to They came back to visit her parents in West Covina, so we spent some more time together. And then eventually we just fell apart because we had a roommate who lived with us, and the roommate set the kitchen on fire. Well, she didn't really she basically set the kitchen on fire. And it was a person I already didn't like, so that ended that relationship. And then from there, we moved to Delilah. So Delilah and Lila lived together in San Francisco for like 4 years. So we had an apartment, I was paying the rent, but the issue that we were having is because back then I was trying to pass like my engineering test, which I told you before, it took me 7 years to pass. So she was always upset with me for studying for that test. And then that ended up causing problems because like for one time out of like 3 months out of the year, all I did was study for the test. And then I had to go take the test, and I go fail the test. So she was like, why are you taking a test if you're going to fail the test? And it's like, well, if I pass the test, it'll be like I'll get like 5 to 10. I'll get a 10% raise at work for the year, and also it'll position me for any management position at any company in the country. So that's why I decided to keep doing it. So eventually we got into big arguments, and I also used to hang out at the bars, like down those Long Islands, and then I put an end to that. So now cut to 2019 now. So okay, so from 2005 to 2017, like I told you before, I was taking care of my grandmother, so I had to take care of her house, take care of her. Used to take her to the doctor, take her shopping. Then I used to always go by her house and try to do some minor repairs, like to the kitchen, to the bathroom. And then she finally passed away, and then her house went into probate. So there were some issues. I thought I had did the probate papers properly, but I made a mistake, so I had to hire a lawyer in order to prevent her son from getting the house, which would have been a disaster, because unfortunately he was a drug addict. So cut to 2019, now I'm saying, okay, I'm committed to going out. So in order to go out, I know I have to stay in shape. So that's why after work on a Friday, I always go to the gym, because if I don't go to the gym, I know I'll end up in the bar. And I love those, I like Long Island, I drink Long Islands, I like vodka cranberries. And every so often, like toward the end of the night, I'll be stupid because I'm supposed to like only drink one drink so I don't get a hangover. But then you start talking to everyone in the bar, and then eventually I'll take like one shot, I'll have a tequila shot, and then I'll be stupid enough to follow it up with the beer, just enough so when I get up in the morning to be just totally hungover, and totally just blistered. So that's why I go to the gym on a Friday, because it's like if I go to the gym and work out, then I'll feel guilty if I eat anything. Like if I'll probably eat something bad, but I'll kind of say, okay, I know if I eat something bad, I got to go back and do the Stairmaster. Instead of 20 minutes, I got to go 30 minutes. Or I have to do like that stupid treadmill thing for 15 or 20 minutes, trying to go level 4 or something, where I almost die, fly off like one of those cartoons like Wile E. Coyote. I want you guys to raise your hands. So tell me, have you guys ever did that? Do you ever have that fear that you're going to fly off that Stairmaster one day? You're going to be going super fast. You're just going to fly backwards and stuff. I've done it, man. I flew off one of those things and just landed on my butt. Luckily, my black belt skills saved me from dying. So yeah, it can happen. So today, here, I'm in Yorba Park. So you see the little kid, you see the little ducks, and you see the water. See, this is like a totally different from yesterday when I was on my way to the gym. There's like cars everywhere, giant semis. And now I'm getting ready, like I told you, got to take the weekends off. So here I'm at the park to work like an event, just a buffet assistant. See if I can get some leads for the company. But you see, that's why you take the weekend. When you take the weekends off, sometimes you just get, I want you guys sometimes, like I said, take that weekend off, go out, make some money. I don't want you to just get out the house and go and explore nature. I want you to be like these ducks. You see, look at those ducks, man. Those ducks, they're out there on a mission. They're looking for food. See, they're not only here to relax, so people see them and say, oh, they're so cute and stuff. No, those ducks are looking for food. Like, we're going to be out here later today. All these ducks are going to be around my car asking for food, because they're around our shelter looking for food. Also, we have some geese out here, because I went to Davis, and like I know how to, and I've done a lot of camping. So like these birds, when they see human food, they're smart. They're going to come up to you. They're going to say, hey, why don't you feed me, human? And the humans are so dumb. Sure, we'll give it to you. So that's going to be the fun I have today. But I just want to thank you. Like every time I think of Friday, because especially where I am, it's like I always have someone speeding. Even an older person will flip me off. I mean, like in their 70s or 80s, they'll try to swoop on me and stuff. And I'm just like, can I just get to the gym in one piece? So just remember, whenever you hear that phrase, thank God it's Friday, I always say, well, be sure you don't meet God on Friday if you get hit by a reckless driver. So drive carefully.